What is going on, my fellow warriors? Today we bring to you yet another patch note video, and today we're talking about some more optimizations incoming, as well as some highly requested changes being brought to the game. So we got a lot of information for you today. And if you're into Wuchang Fallen Feathers or any Souls-like game for that matter, what we do is we do tips, we do tricks, we do breakdowns, we do guides. We take the toughest bosses out there and we spank them in 4K. So if that tickles your feather fancy, consider liking and subscribing. Outside of that, let's get into the patch notes for this week. First up, we have a message from the devs. It says, "Dear players, first we'd like to start by once again expressing our heartfelt thanks to all the players who continue to support Wuchang Fallen Feathers. The feedback we've received so far has proven invaluable to the team. Your enthusiasm and encouragement continue to drive us forward. Today we bring news on a very minor hotfix which is rolling out as we speak, as well as news on our next major update 1.5, which our team are working on tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the effectiveness and stability of the updates and fixes. We're thoroughly testing everything before releasing it to all players. As of today, we're aiming to launch patch 1.5 during the week of August 11th. Once we have locked in a concrete date, we will let you know." So essentially right now, patch 1.4.1 is available as we speak. And this is just to prepare for the upcoming AMD driver update, as well as the next major patch update, which is 1.5. So this is really just prep work, getting things together, but they are working behind the scenes and I am happy to hear it. So here's what you can expect in patch 1.5. In terms of features and bug fixes, we got slight adjustment to the invincibility frames during Wuchang's get up animation after being knocked down. This is to prevent players from being punished during the get up animation and to improve the game experience at early stages of the game. This is great. This is something that has been highly requested. It was GG every time I got knocked down in the game, so I'm glad that they're fixing this right here. Sped up Wuchang's healing animation slightly to ensure players have enough time to heal. The recovery animation after drinking can now be cancelled with a dodge, enhancing the strategic element. This is another great patch. This is awesome, because when I was fighting Commander Honglan specifically, I would want to heal and it would take forever and she would be on me before I even finished the animation. So I'm glad that they're fixing that. Made adjustments to animations, values, and level design for certain NPCs and AI. Addressed the issue causing audio playback to stutter on certain hardware models. Revised descriptions for some equipment items and add/revise certain audio lines. Fixed an issue where certain keys could not be set in the key binding menu and where some key changes could not be saved after rebinding, such as left shift, left control, and left alt. Fixed the issue where the Buddha statue could disappear from the player's inventory when forced quitting the game after it is placed in the Palace Hill of Chapter 1. Fixed an issue with a combo-based benediction and Jade Pendant not functioning correctly in New Game Plus cycles. Addressed issues with certain terrain that could cause player to become stuck. Reduced elevator waiting time and fixed the issue in Chapter 5 where the elevator may trap the player in its destination. This sounds very frustrating, so I'm glad that they fixed that. Reduced impact resistance for some lower level enemies. Fixed an issue where super sampling resolution would apply incorrect parameters when using the highest settings on high-end machines. I know my PC folks out there are happy about this, and there are other minor fixes going on. As far as the crash fixes go, they fixed an issue where changing screen resolution under certain conditions could cause the game to crash. Fixed shader related errors that occurred with certain NVIDIA graphics cards. Fixed a GPU crash caused by certain semi-transparent assets in extreme scenarios. Fixed the crash caused by unnecessary rendering calls in specific scenarios. Fixed the crash caused by GPU hangs under specific conditions. Fixed the crash that could occur with a certain probability at the end of map loading due to animation blueprint concurrency. So that's what we have for bug fixes as well as crash fixes, and I am glad that 505 Games is committed to fixing this game. I'm liking what they're doing on the PC, and I'm really glad about that get up animation as well as that healing animation. Those are clutch because those are some things that did bother me within the game, so I'm glad that they're addressing that. And I'm really glad to see that Wuchang Fallen Feathers seems to be getting better week by week. It is still sitting at a mix with 32,000 reviews, with 46% of them being positive. So it is on the right track. It's looking better. They're fixing the things that need to be fixed. And I'm glad to see that this is happening because this is a great game. As I said before, I've got about 70 hours in it so far. I've been enjoying every minute. I can't wait to get back into it. So I'm hoping that those on PC and those who have been experiencing some of the bugs and the crashes get those things addressed so they can enjoy the game as it's intended. But that is it for us. Let us know in the comments how you feel about these changes. Do you think that this is a right step in the direction? I'm always down to have conversations with you all. And if you're into Wuchang Fallen Feathers and you need tips, tricks, and guides, we do that. And if you want any of our guides sent directly to your inbox on a weekly basis, you can check out the link in our bio. That is all we have for you today. So thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. Outside of that, be safe because there is danger around every corner in Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Later.